Hi, welcome to Unboxing. In this video, we have two figures from My Hero Academia anime series for unboxing. We have here Tomura from Good Smile Pop-Up Parade, as well as Daki, also from Good Smile Company Pop-Up Parade. This is more older box design with the name tag on the front. Alright, let's unbox. Open the lid. Oh wait, the Dabi box is upside down. Take out the blister pack. Cut the tapes. Take off the lid. Take out the base, remove the plastic. Take out Tomura and Dabi, remove plastic. Attach them both to their bases. 3 pegs for both of them. Here we have Tomura and Dabi, Pop-Up Parade from Good Smile Company. Check out the heights and let's look at the faces. Tomura has his covered up. You see his messy blue hair and bits on his eyes and some of his smile on the side. For Dabi, you can see the details on his face. His arm semi-covers it up and his spiky black hair. From the back, you see some interesting details. You have Tomura and all the hands. Now if there's one figure that has to get the hands right, this is the one. Great sculpts and colouring and then all the end bits. On Dabi, you have his jacket flying up with all the torn pieces and patches. Looking at the other hands, Dabi has his in a full light attached with the metal bits. Other hand is hidden behind his jacket. You see the detailed hand from the bottom. For Tomura was semi-open in a clench. Both of them well done. Contrast well with the other hands, how they grab it onto him. Wearing a plain black outfit. It's a shame you see where the neck joins with the body. For Dabi, you see a nice white shirt with his belt and tight jeans. Then his boots and a black base. As well as Tomura wearing red shoes with a nice clean finish on a black base. As compared to Tomura Banpresto with the Pop-Up Parade, almost feel very similar scale. 2 different outfits and different prices. Let's check out the head sculpt with different hairstyle. Both have shading on it. The advantage of the Banpresto is you can take the hand off and see a very clear details of Tomura's face. I do like how it's optional to have it on or off. Behind the hand there's an indent for the nose. From the back, the Pop-Up Parade has a much nicer finish, but there's a lot more movement for the Banpresto, both on a plain back base. Looking at the details on the shoes, Banpresto one is actually just a little bit better in this instance. Pleasantly surprised. But they both looks quite nice to display together and to both reflect a different Tomura. The Pop-Up Parade has a more comic book feel to it. It's in the Banpresto Evil Villain Dabi, so they're a little bit different scale, but not too different, and different prices. First thing you probably notice is the flames. It's a really nice addition to the figure. Onto the head sculpt, both with different finishes on the hair. The Banpresto actually painted the metal bits on the face and it has a much bigger grin. I'm not sure about how wide the V-neck is on the Banpresto. I sort of like the cleaner finish on the Pop-Up Parade. Looking at the silver attachment, the Banpresto is definitely much smoother and cleaner finish, even just on the back of the jacket. But I do like the more metallic and bigger finish on the pattern on the back, while the Banpresto has a much nicer movement on the back of the jacket with all its rags and cuts. Both look a bit plain from the back, but it would have been awesome to have had a flame effect on the Pop-Up Parade as well. One static pose, one action pose, contrast well. Bringing the Himiko Pop-Up Parade, there we go, looking awesome. Loving the very bright colors and the shapes, really give it a very comic book feel to it, whereas the Banpresto Evil Villains figures line has a much more mature and darker feel to it, with its action pose, attacks and weapons. Putting them side by side, they're definitely very different. The dark and more realistic versus the bright and comic book figures. Comment below which one do you prefer. If you have been finding this video useful, please leave it a like. Here we have Tomura Pop-Up Parade, a really well made figure with all the hands elements and the use of color, except for where the head joins with the neck. It's more of a minor thing. This is a buy. For Dabi, loving the overall design and the shape. Really well made figure as well with all the shape and colors. Even though it doesn't have any fire effects on it, it still looks quite nice. This is also a buy as well. If you'd like to see more My Hero Academia unboxing, please go over here. Alright, bye.